That's my boy.
That evening, Robert sneaks the dog into the canteen. His friends warn him. If the colonel sees the dog, he'll be thrown out immediately. The next day, as soldiers train hard, the dog runs alongside them, playing joyfully. Soon, the officers notice something unusual. Unlike most street dogs, he isn't afraid of gunfire. Even more surprising, he understands hand signals quickly. They realize this dog is special. That night, Robert gives him a name, Stubby.
All the same, I'm keeping him. In fact, I thought of a name for him. Stubby.
And begins training him with simple commands. The following day, when the colonel visits the camp, Stubby stands proudly nearby. Watching the soldiers salute, Stubby raises his paw in a perfect salute. Laughter erupts across the camp. Impressed, the colonel allows Stubby to stay. From then on, Stubby becomes the soul of the camp. He learns routines, follows orders, and lifts morale wherever he goes. Soon, the unit receives orders to deploy. They are part of the legendary Yankee Division. Before leaving, the colonel orders Stubby to stay behind. Robert's heart sinks. Before boarding the train, he gives Stubby a small badge. Stubby wears it proudly, but he refuses to be left behind.
Left, right, left. Platoon, halt.
Breaking free, Stubby follows Robert's scent, sneaks onto the train, and later hides inside a wooden crate loaded onto the same ship. Under the cover of night, Stubby escapes the crate and searches the ship until he finally finds Robert. Shocked soldiers try to hide him, but Stubby bumps straight into the general. As the soldiers salute, Stubby salutes too. He even picks up the general's cane and hands it back. The general is stunned.
Better salute, sir.
A street dog with discipline, Stubby is officially enlisted. In France, Stubby proves his worth time and time again.
There you go, Stubby. You're a real Yankee now.
Rescuing trapped soldiers, detecting poison gas, warning entire villages, and saving countless lives. He becomes a legend among the troops. During one battle, Stubby is badly injured by a grenade and sent away. Without him, Robert falls ill, his spirit broken. At the beginning of our story, we meet a lonely street dog. He hadn't eaten in days, wandering endlessly through dusty streets.
Get out of here, you stinking mutt!
Driven only by hunger and survival. One afternoon, his tired legs carry him to a small chicken shop. The smell of food is irresistible. Gathering all his courage, he manages to steal a bone. But fate isn't kind. As he runs, he crashes into a man. The bone slips from his mouth and vanishes into the chaos of the crowd. Defeated and heartbroken, the dog slowly lowers his head. His eyes are heavy with sadness, as if he already expects disappointment. Just then, the rhythmic sound of boots echoes down the street. A group of army soldiers marches past, and among them is a young soldier named Robert. When Robert notices the trembling dog, he stops. Instead of chasing him away, he smiles and offers him a biscuit. In that instant, the dog's eyes light up. For the first time in a long while, warmth replaces fear. Hope returns. From that moment on, the dog begins following Robert everywhere. Soon we learn that the world is at war. During World War I, French and British soldiers are locked in brutal battles against the German army. Eventually, the United States joins the fight. Across America, young men are trained day and night, prepared to face death itself in the name of victory. Guided by Robert's scent, the dog sneaks into the training ground. While Robert enters the camp, the dog slips through a broken wall, drawn once again by the smell of food. He ends up in the kitchen, but before he can eat, the chef spots him and angrily chases him away. Running for his life, the dog once again bumps into Robert. His tail wags uncontrollably. Robert tries to explain that he has no more biscuits, but the dog doesn't understand words, only kindness. All he wants is to stay by Robert's side. During training, a senior officer notices the dog.
I see you eyeballing him, Private Conroy. Better fetch that dog a bone.
Surprisingly, he doesn't get angry. Instead, he smiles and tells Robert to make sure the dog is fed after drills. But Stubby refuses to rest. Injured and exhausted, he escapes the hospital and journeys back. When Robert sees him again, hope returns. His recovery begins the moment Stubby arrives. Later, in Paris, Stubby becomes famous. He helps capture a German spy and is promoted. Then comes the final battle. At exactly 11 o'clock, the ceasefire sounds. The Great War is over. As they return home, crowds cheer, flags wave, music fills the air. And among the heroes stands Stubby, the dog who began life with nothing but hunger. This story is real. Sergeant Stubby fought in 17 battles, saved countless lives, and became a symbol of loyalty, courage, and friendship. But more than medals or ranks, Stubby proved something far greater, that heroes aren't defined by uniforms. They aren't born in palaces. Sometimes they come from the streets, on 4 legs, with a brave heart, and loyalty that never breaks. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of real heroes.